Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So the time limited buffs are live on Global and JP Dokkan. Again, what it is a boosted for a limited time event that we've got going on with the 5th anniversary LRs, as well as the AGL Gohan, as well as an LR Cell. We'll take a look at them. We do have the buffs here, so let's take a look at what we got. So, we're going to start with Blue Vegito here. He gets 400% attack, 600% defense, and he becomes super effective against all types in base. So those are basically just added on top of what he's already got. Then in Blue Vegito, he only gets 100% attack, but then 400% defense, and then super effective against all types. So we'll see how effective he's going to be. I think that the 5th anniversary Blue Fusions were already still kind of like viable characters. A bit. Mostly because of their, like, the way they're built with dodge allows you to get around with them even when they're still going to get power crept by events, is the reason why. So we'll jump into an event. Let's see some of the numbers that he can get. I do have him built full offensive. I did not even go with the anniversary equips for him, because a lot of those anniversary equips for him are just giving him raw defense, which I felt is not really that great for the Blue Fusions, because when they're at their best, they're dodging in slot 3 or 100% dodging their first turn in blue, right? So, like, you don't even want them really to get hit. I mean, I guess with their time limited buffs, we could sustain it, but this is the build we're going to rock with. Let's hop into a fight. Obviously, as a Blue Vegito character, he has a plethora of teams we can run him on. We'll run him on TEQ Goku's team, and we'll see how this boy can handle business here. Alright, gamers, here we go. So we're starting out in an event here. Uh-oh, we got a lot of bombs on the field. Alright, we'll get through it. Alright, so remember, Vegito Blue and Gogeta Blue, I mean, they have a beautiful transformation condition, which we will always strive to hit. And that is just turn 4 start a battle. Very easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay, I'm a tad concerned about all of the bombs we're gonna eat damage from right here. I guess it is. It's gonna be a little bit. Let's go ahead and hit this. It'll hurt a little bit, but we'll be able to make do. No worries. All right, now this is gonna be a decent rotation for Vegito. Let's see, what is his base link set? Saiyan Warrior Race, Brainiacs, Power Bestowed by God, Over in a Flash, Fuse Fighter, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. Again, we are pretty much running a Realm of God setup. Next turn, we'll have Jiren be able to transform. He'll get the 2-turn support up, and then we'll have that up for, and then we're going to have both of the Blue Fusions next to each other. This video is focused on Vegito. I will give Gogeta his own video, but obviously we got to use both of them together in this video, right? All right, let's just attack type disadvantage. I would like to move as slow as possible. Oh, let's look at his stats. 500k right there. So again, that's with an extra 600% defense. So he gets... Oh, yeah, he does get 100% defense when attacking. Oh, wow. Okay. And then every super attack will give him 30%. Every 12-key super will give him 30%. And every 18-key super will give him 50%. So that puts him at a much more respectable level. Now, just for this showcase, I want to keep him on rotation. I got him in slot 2. But, you know, if we're playing to win or it's, like, very scary, you know, we would put Vegito in slot 3. I mean, if he's rocking 1,000,000 defense with 70% dodge... yeah, that's acceptable, right? Like, it's like, that could get the job done. Because you're only going to have base Vegito for 1 turn. If you ever get base Vegito turn 1, you immediately have got to float him off. You cannot have base Vegito or base Gogeta for multiple turns. Can't do that. I mean, I guess, like, for the showcase, maybe we could go into a weaker event. Because remember, both Vegito and Gogeta, they do stack attack with every super attack they do in base form. So that, of course, is going to make their damage look more impressive once they actually transform. All right, let's see what we get right here. I did bring Goku, Gohan, and Trunks, by the way, but... okay, UI Goku, please. It looks like the way things are set up, they're not going to have their 2-turn support up. Because remember, they need All Out Struggle or Movie Hero. We have the 2 Gogetas on the team. So it'll be a couple of turns. All right, 15 million, not the craziest, but... I mean, if he's... Here's what I'm looking at. I mean, maybe it's silly, but... he's at 15 million right now. These are attack stacks. It does show me that he's going to be way, over the threshold to damage Goku and Frieza, though, right? He should be way over that number, which is good. Okay, all right. Not really. He double-digit tank. All right, let's see this, sure. Remember, I showed it. I don't have a dodge build on him. Double digits, beautiful. Okay, yeah, not bad. Decent first turn. They're not going to look crazy, because their buffs are... Remember, he is super effective against all types now if he doesn't crit. But it's when we go blue and they're built up, that's where they're probably going to look really silly. All right, guys, we're coming back in. So we got it lined up. Turn 4, Blue Gogeta and Blue Vegito, both of the big daddies, the big sexies, are going to be out, and it's time to have a little fun. Vegito Blue! Wait. Yeah, remember, their OSTs are, oh my god, they're smoking, dude. They're too good. Okay, now, remember, this video, I'm focusing on Vegito. Vegito is the main showcase character. That's who we're most looking to look at right here. So, I am going to give him all this key just to make sure Vegito is going to be at 24 key. Again, we're also going to, circle back around and get Gogeta his video, so no worries there. Let's just avoid... I don't want to get destroyed by all the damage from the AGL orbs. So I'm just going to avoid that. All right, let's see what Vegito's looking like. So 400k defense right there. Remember, Vegito is going to build up quite a bit as he attacks, right? He builds up 1 key up to 5 and 22% attack and defense up to 88% with each attack performed. And then he does get 5 key when he attacks in the first or second slot. So Vegito is actually going to have 24 key right here, which gets him an additional super, by the way. And we have everything up except for Power Bestowed by God. The 5th anniversary Blue Fusions do share 6 out of 7 links. Remember, first turn, they have 100% dodge, which is very good. Now, in the hardest fight in the game, these buffs will help them tremendously. Because there's a good chance that... we could be, turn 1 transformed with Blue Vegito and Blue Gogeta against 17 and Golden Frieza dodge canceling boss. But with these buffs, it really would allow them to, I think, to work much more effectively in there. And then looking like this damage is going to build up. Yeah, look at that. That's above the threshold now. So, next turn, pretend we're against Goku and Frieza, he could be going crazy. Yep, 100% dodge right there. Now remember, too, the 18 key super attack gives him 50% defense for 3 turns. Next turn, we're going to see significantly higher stats, right? Because we're going to have 2 turn support from Jiren, and we're also going to have UI Goku's domain up as well. So, next turn, Vegito is going to be, how do I want to word it? God charged? Mega charged? Humongous charge? I don't know, something like that. I do want to make sure that UI Goku's domain, though. I don't want to kill them all. Alright, so I'm going to leave Jiren in his standby for his 2-turn support. Let's get Mastered UI Goku out, ready to go. Yep, there we go. So now we've got the domain. Alright, let me just cut next turn to Vegito Blue, and we'll see how things are going to look. Alright, guys, here we go. Okay, so now, we're looking to be in a very, very good situation here. I guess 1.4? What? That's kind of high. Oh, what? It's a little high. Damn. Okay, this is, we do have Vegito firmly on the milking table. I should just point this out. We have UI Goku's domain up, which is massively buffing us. Goku, Gohan, and Trunks support is up. Jiren support is up. Right, again, this does literally qualify as being on the milking table right here, but god damn, are his stats high. I'm gonna just put him right here, and let's let him go to work. Yeah, damn, dude, what? Again, it's very high. I was not expecting this shit to be that high. Okay, alright, sure. Here, let's see how we're gonna do. Again, Vegito is sort of the main focus here. Goku, Gohan, and Trunks, we could just ignore that right there. Let's just go ahead and get to it. Alright, let's see how we're gonna do right here. Let's go ahead and get Vegito ready to go. Alright. Now remember, Vegito is just gonna super and super and super and super and super. He's definitely gonna... Okay, 32 million. With super effective against all types, I mean, he's definitely way over the threshold, even if he doesn't crit. Yeah, 16 million. All right, well, there's... there's 5th anniversary Vegito Blue. As you guys can see, he's a little bit saucy, a little bit filthy. Yeah, he's looking good. What are these attack stats? 25? So remember, the threshold to do damage to Goku and Frieza is 15 million with a crit. And, I mean, you can see what he's doing. It's going to be... The blue fusions right now, when they're transformed, it's going to be ridiculously difficult for any boss to even be able to withstand that. Like, even Goku and Frieza are going to melt in 2 seconds. The thing about Goku and Frieza is they do have the damage check, but they don't have much HP if you are above it, right? So, like, EZA Tech Broly could, like, one-shot them in 1 turn. You know, 4 supers, 4 crits, they could be dead. It's just about getting over that number, and you can melt them very fast. At Vegito Blue in slot 1, I don't know, like, maybe we're on, like, the Kamehameha team, and, like, in Fat Boo, Ghost Usher, Tech VB slot 1, STR Blue Gogeta slot 2, and, again, we will melt Goku and Frieza. They're dead before the fight. Anything even happens. Wow. Okay. Yeah, he looks good. Looks good. There we go. That's what 5th anniversary buffs, 5th anniversary Blue Fusion Vegito buffs look like. Definitely very, very, very powerful. All right, there's a lot of stuff coming. Super EZA Gohan. We got the buffs for Vegito Blue, the buffs for Gogeta Blue, Cell, all these different characters. We'll go ahead and take a look at all this stuff. Let me know what you guys think about Vegito Blue, but you could see the level of power he's at right there. I mean, so that huge defensive stat we saw with him, remember, if we put him in slot 3, he's going to have 70% dodge, right? If we pop his active skill in slot 3 and then put him in slot 1, he'd have 70% dodge in slot 1 with that level of defense. Now, he doesn't have an actual, like, defensive mechanic like guard or damage reduction if he's in slot 1 or 2. So you do have to be careful about that, but he does have a hefty amount of stats. I mean, definitely at the very least, looks very good.